I'm sure if I used all of our offense would go up as well. Okay, they got too much aura. So I'm going to, can we do red? I honestly like black. I like the black. Just to black to beat the Bulls. Okay, let me turn off this music. Although it really does slap, but I might turn it on drum music. Vincent didn't like dominant
UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ball State Cardinals, squaring off with another team from the map, the Buffalo Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bulls will get us underway with
hey, yo, to the one chatter in here, to the one viewer. What is up, man? What is up?
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, go! Oh my gosh, if I didn't cut, I think I would have had that hole. No, didn't. Dang, bro. Alright, they got Davis on the screen right now. You know what that means, right?
And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Silva.
Why is that guy so fast?
Man, he'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
I'm getting double team. Not a good one.
And it
falls incomplete,
but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
I could have ran. It was way slower than I thought. Like, when I was moving, it looked so fast, but then I got there and they just started.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the.
Oh my gosh, so fast!
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No!
Incomplete, the defense.
Dude, I did catch and run. I'm telling you, bro, 100% no cap. If I would have pressed X, he would have got it.
Impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box.
Dude, what the?
These guys are the leaders.
Why is he stuck in that animation?
Have to play well for their team to succeed.
Great veteran presence in the pocket. He knew he was going to take a hit on that one.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the
punch that out, dude. He's going to let me switch on the ball.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to straight through that hole.
He'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Well, great job there by the defense because
Yeah,
they
4
were
wide
able to get a
receivers.
sack
Definitely
right
shouldn't
away,
have
but
done
you
this
saw
play.
the coverage in the back end.
Yeah, I
Nowhere
might.
for the quarterback to
I'm
throw
out.
the
I'm
football.
out.
Didn't get the
I'm
sack,
fighting
obviously.
now.
You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Dances away. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
They're going for it.
Yeah,
I'm
and the
rushing.
defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Hendricks. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands.
Oh,
make
yeah.
Stops.
Oh, yeah.
Did on that
Wait.
last possession for you.
Yeah, come on. I trust
To the air on
Throwing
first
it.
down.
I'm throwing it.
Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from.
Wait,
I can see where
Clemson
they're weak.
lost
I
again?
can see my matchups. Nice job by
And
the
they're-
offense.
Who did they just
Spread
lose
them
to?
out, taking advantage of their
So
matchup.
our freaking game to
getting in for the
Clemson means
score.
what? Jack?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's last call as we've got a final between Florida and Georgia. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008.
Oh, shoot.
Going to be interesting to
CSC
see what the
quarterfinals,
fallout
we
from this one is
get
for
by.
one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country.
All
Sounds
right.
like they had a good
Hold
one
on.
there.
Look at this.
And the Bulls want to move
Just
quickly.
leave this guy.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Ooh.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Same play. They're doing the same play.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I like feeding
No
my guy.
way.
I like
Getting
getting my
changed
running
up.
back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones.
think
Set
they
the
did the
tone,
exact same
stay
thing.
balanced.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. Finally run out of
Oh,
bounds,
can I
but he
not
has
change the
this
play?
offense rolling with
You
a
only have a
first
third
down.
play.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third
Through the
downs
run.
are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Do the same thing
Kept it
again.
on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
They're staying on the right side of the field.
Out of the
Oh,
gun to give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. And
Bro.
the ball's loose. That football must
Dude,
be riveted to
that's
your
actually-
rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the
How do you not
officials
pick that up?
will change the call. The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
no way. That's the one.
And that
Oh.
is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From his end zone, he'll go up top. He lets
Aggressive,
it fly.
please.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter.
Okay, that's a
That
good
brings
pass.
us to the close of
Now,
the quarter.
we're bringing it back in, and they're going to know.
We played one before we move
This could be
on.
really
Let's have a
good,
look
but
at
we're only
the
2 not the
stats.
1, so I'm not that scared.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Hell no.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I don't know.
Second down now as they're ready to go
I
back
don't really
to
like
work.
this either, but we just don't get through it.
They'll try to pop the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I saw that happen.
Well, this offense is
Just saw
sending a
that
little bit of a message.
Let's see what would have
How
happened.
much
Well, let's see
they've
what
struggled on
happened.
third
See
down
what
all
would have
season long. They're
happened.
just
How far are you
never able to
feeling?
seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks,
Okay.
you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Going over the
No,
top.
no, he picked that.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On the move at the 30. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
How about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space, and once he gets space, you can see he knows how to navigate and get down the field and make a big play.
Now they'll run the draw. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Yeah, that's why I'm
so
playing.
nice to know
I
you can
didn't get
start
it.
off on first down with positive.
I know I don't
positive
do well
yards,
so
hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They go to the draw. And how about
Damn, no yard in
that
that?
interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go. But those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Oh my goodness.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Well, the answer is no. McDonald's isn't
Almost
looking
ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 3, set to kick off.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Yeah.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Something, yeah.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel
Pushing
that
forward,
way.
eh?
If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Is it second
We've
down?
reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Wants to throw. It's Banks. Makes a connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's going to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play.
What guy does it switch me out to?
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Fullback's got it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. That's caught. It's Rice. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Ball State.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Keeps looking downfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
They've been talking about my passing. Fuck you guys. That's why. Alright. If they score right here, I'm going on mute. I'm just listening to music. Because they literally throw me off with the.
Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They throw me off with the things they say.
The scouts love that big arm of his.
Take the tight end. I believe he's going.
Dropping back, it's Banks. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
They're not going to rush.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys aren't huge.
Fuck, why'd I waste my time out? I did not mean to do that. I thought he was going to go down.
And then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off,
Dude,
and make big
this
chunks
is
of
bad.
plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime.
I was thinking about just rushing.
Absolutely.
And maybe they get a little bit closer and they go for it.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
See, Aragon's not in. Who has the most speed? Stats? Okay, no, it's coaching. Depth chart. Put our top wide receivers. Aragon's the fastest. Why is Aragon not in? It's not even close. Who has the highest acceleration? Aragon. All right.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can hang on, and he'll